Hello and welcome back to Swarmio Esports. Coming up in this show, we have 30 minutes of news, gameplay sessions featuring Street Fighter V, interviews, and much more. But first, let's see what's happening in the world of esports. The social media giant Facebook wants a part of the very profitable and growing PC and mobile gaming pie, and for that purpose, it's tying up with Unity Technologies. The partnership will allow Unity's gaming engine with its iOS and Android-based games to be integrated into Facebook. Besides, both companies also want to build a PC-based gaming platform. Facebook says that more than 600 million users play games on its platforms, though some say it has lost a little bit of steam as gamers move to mobile platforms. The initial focus appears to be on games such as Skyforces Reloaded and Superhot, but some analysts say eventually Facebook wants to compete with giants such as Valve, which runs the Steam engine. It's 6 more weeks to the ESL1 New York CSGO tournament, and 5 teams have been confirmed so far. Earlier, we had reported that SK Gaming and G2 Esport were invited. Since then, the organizers have released the list of 3 more groups. They are Team Liquid, Vitrus Pro, and Navi. The organizers have also released the tournament format. The first 2 days will be played according to the Swiss system to select the 4 teams that will move on to the playoffs to be played on the 3rd day. The teams will play until they have 3 wins to qualify or 3 losses to be eliminated. After the first round in every round, each team will play another team that has the same number of wins, but has not played against them in that round. The tournament, with a $250,000 prize pool, will be hosted at the Barclays Center in New York from September 30th to October 2nd. The PvP Gamers Dungeon hosted another Counter-Strike Go tournament on August 21st. This time it was a 5 vs 5 tournament. Ubuque was in full swing once again. It provided $2,750 in cash and sponsorship for the first 3 teams. As well, Swarmio TV livecast the entire tournament. In the end, Biggie's Jays from Halifax were too strong for the locals. They beat the Toxic Frag Sharks handily to win the crown. They received $1,200 in cash and prizes, and another $1,000 worth of sponsorship. The Sharks received $600 in cash and prizes, plus a $500 sponsorship. The 3rd place went to GM on Fire, winning them $350 in cash and prizes, plus a $250 sponsorship. This weekend, the Air Canada Centre in Toronto is hosting the League of Legends North American Summer Finals. I had Glenn McCachran in the studio to chat about what he expects to see at the tournament and what some of the teams had to go through to get here. That's coming up after the break. Welcome back. Earlier, I had Glenn McCachran in the studio to talk about the upcoming League of Legends tournament in Toronto. Here's that conversation. All right, hello and welcome back to the studio. I have with me today Glenn McCachran, aka Karmakin, to give us a little bit of insight on what's going on in the world of League of Legends and the upcoming North American Summer Finals. Glenn, How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. And I bet you're probably excited to see all the coverage that comes out of this weekend.
Yes, I'm extremely excited to watch all the coverage. It looks to be it's going to be pretty exciting, especially after last weekend threw some pretty big monkey wrenches into the works. And the matchups look to be pretty good, but not to be overly tight. So there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of kills. It's not going to be one of these things where both teams are just sitting back on their heels for 50 minutes while the other team makes a mistake.
So tell us a little bit about the run-up to this tournament, like what we've seen in some of the matches leading up to this third and fourth place game in the finals that we're going to be seeing this weekend.
Well, in the semifinal matches, there was one kind of huge upset with Cloud9 defeating Immortals. Immortals was the number 2 team in the regular season. Immortals has never been able to really play that well in the playoffs. It's kind of a lot of very high skilled, but they've not been able to really deal with the pressure. Cloud9's top lane Impact, he was really able to really dominate Immortals Huhi, and that really gave them the win. It was really a shock to everybody, as everyone is expecting Immortals and TSM in the finals.
So what do you put that up to? Is it just nerves for the team? Do they just have not as much experience playing together as some of the other teams we're seeing in the finals?
I think it's more that they play a very freewheeling sort of gameplay, and there's not that much in terms of controlling the map. So they play very well as individuals, but when teams come in with a plan against them, the plans can often just completely rip them apart.
So they're not as coordinated as some of the other teams, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. They play much more as individuals and high-skilled individuals rather than a cohesive team. Cloud9 is probably the poster child for playing as a singular unit as a team. They were a team that for years was the same 5 players all the time. They made some changes. They don't have the same lineup, and there's a lot of different members on their team now, but they still have the same ethos at heart. They play as a unit, and that's probably going to keep them in the game against TSM, although TSM by far is the best team in the league right now.
So give us a little bit of rundown of the games we're going to see this weekend. So we have 2 matches, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. The Saturday one being for the third place finish and the Sunday one being the finals. Which of the 4 teams are in each match?
On Saturday for the third place is going to be Immortals and CLG, Counter Logic Gaming. CLG won the spring split. And they actually did extremely well in what was called the Mid-Season Invitational, which was kind of like a smaller version of Worlds played by the winners of all the various regions. They actually came second, which was a major feat for a North American team. Best international showing ever. They've not been able to get it together in the summer split at all. I have to think that has to do with some changes in the game made between the two in the meantime. Dragons have been changed. Also, in the last couple of weeks, the value of the first kill of a turret has been given gold, and that really impacts how CLG likes to play. They like to put pressure on an individual lane, do kind of like a lane swap, trade the first turrets, and then just kind of put pressure around the map. The new changes to the map makes that a lot more difficult, and they've had a really hard time adjusting.
And what do you expect to see from the final game on Sunday?
TSM is by far the best team in the league. TSM is probably one of the best North America teams ever right now. They only lost 1 match in the entire summer split, and that was actually to a bottom-ranked team, and that was really shocking. So they really are expected to win it all. I do think that Cloud9 is going to come out hard. Cloud9 plays as a team. They play as a unit. They're not going to be overrun. Most importantly, Impact in the top lane versus Hanser in the top lane. I actually believe Impact, the way he's playing, he's back to form like he was playing when he was in Korea. He is probably going to hold Cloud9 in the game just by the top line itself. I really do expect Cloud9 will take a game or 2. I do think TSM will still win the match. They're just that good. Bjergsen and Doublelift are just 2 of the best players right now. They're playing amazing. I think they will take it, but I do think it's going to be a close, exciting series. Cloud9 is going to be playing their hearts out, because if they win, this is going to be their best chance to get a trip to Worlds, and that's what it's all about, is going to the World Championships.
So what are the other teams that are playing this weekend? What are they competing for as well, besides a chance to go to Worlds?
CLG, if TSM wins, they pretty much have their spot locked to World. If Cloud9 wins, then it's probably both of them are going to have to go through the gauntlet. It's probably going to be the same order. It doesn't really mean much. That does not mean it's going to be a bad game, however. I think it's going to be a very exciting barn burner. Both these teams have a lot to prove. That's the most exciting time to watch, is not necessarily when there's a lot on the line, but when personal pride and that sense of momentum going into your biggest matches. And Worlds is the biggest matches. Both these teams want to win. So I really do think that that's going to be a barn burner of a match. Very close, probably to 5 games, and it's going to be extremely exciting. A lot of kills, a lot of action all around the map. It's just going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I look forward to watching it as well. So for people who are in the Toronto area, this tournament is taking place at the Air Canada Centre. I think there are still some tickets available, but if not, you can always check out the action online on Twitch.
Yeah, I heard there's some tickets available for the Saturday game the other day. I'm actually more interested in the Saturday game than the Sunday game. Even though there's more riding on the Sunday game, I just think the matchup and everything, and like I said, Immortals have a ton to prove. They've never won a playoff series. And it's just like they really need to prove that they can do it on the big stage. CLG having a lot of trouble. They need to really recompose themselves and try to make a Worlds run, because after their performance at the Mid-Season Invitational, they want to match that in the World Championships.
All right, awesome, Glenn. Thanks for coming out and filling us in on what's going on the weekend and what you kind of expect to see. I think it's going to be an exciting tournament, and I'm going to be tuning in for sure.
Thank you very much. Nice to be in here.
Coming up next, recent Street Fighter V tournament winner Shane Gillis sits down with his brother and co-competitor Dean to talk about high-level play with Necalli and the match where Shane took home the title. Stay tuned. Now over to the Gillis brothers with their play-by-play of the grand finals of a recent Street Fighter V tournament held at PvP Gamers Dungeon.
Hey there, I'm Shane Gillis, and
This is Dean Gillis. We've been playing Street Fighter V since launch, and we're really into the beta. Started in 4, but really liking 5.
it's kind of a passion for us fighting games, and we hope to maybe share that passion with other people and other players.
Yeah.
Get a competitive scene going.
We'll talk a little bit about this little tournament that went on at the PvP Gamer Dungeon. Get a couple last matches, see what happened, and hopefully people will be inspired and come to the next couple ones we have.
Yeah. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be sort of reliving some of the moments that we were there for.
There's nothing better than coming into like a small shop and having a tournament with like a bunch of just good guys. You know what I mean? No drama, no nothing. Just some good clean games.
Some good old fashioned Street Fighter.
Finally get offline. Play some offline.
No lag.
No lag. 8 frames saved me.
Oh God.
Winners finals.
Let's be great.
What was going through your head?
My head, a little bit of confidence at this point. I've made it to
Get cocky?
Get a little cocky at this point. But I've watched Adam. He's taking out my boy at the time and acknowledging that there is threat here.
Yeah.
But comfortable. I was more comfortable with the Ryu matchup, I think, than any other matchup I thought.
I don't know how this matchup is. I think Necalli's pretty even, but maybe a little above most characters. I know that Chun-Li is probably his worst matchup, just because of the range Chun-Li can come out.
This here.
But good dive kick. Such a hard jump in to punish.
Yes. Both of us playing very high pressure.
Yeah. Well, if there's a
Good.
character that's going to do it,
Punish
it's
the
Ryu.
parry there with the buffering and the stomp. It wasn't intentional, but it sent a message. Good pressure. The dash and EX command grab with the follow-up. Shoryuken in the corner.
Yeah.
More
Might as well
pressure.
cash it out.
Backing off a little here, realizing that his buttons might contest mine more than I first anticipated. Unsafe.
Good punish.
V-trigger combo.
Little style.
Wake up DP. Gotta let them know that you have it. At this point, I think it's when I realized that I don't have my buttons mapped the correct way.
Yeah.
And because I believe that was a crouching medium punch that I went for. I'm pretty sure this is where I realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very technical difficulties come into play.
Again, very in the spirit of competition, very kind thing
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah. A lot of people would just take the round.
A lot of people take that.
I mean, if I was him, I would.
I mean, I can't say that I might not think about it, so I'm not as good a man as that.
If it was me and you, winners
Yeah, it was
finals,
you and me,
I
yeah.
would have took the round like.
Of course you would.
Yeah. Don't check your buttons. Are you kidding
You
me?
come prepared? Grand finals?
Yeah, but like I said, really good sportsmanship.
Waiting
on,
for the
Adam's
ruling
side.
here to see whether or not we
You
should
restart the match.
restart the
or
match.
What do you do, right?
or take the round.
I think that would have even been acceptable to restart.
Honestly, it's a
It's tough.
tough decision to make, but
Pretty tough sit through. It's good.
breaks the momentum of a match too, right?
And that's the biggest thing with these buttons and these technical difficulties. If you're winning, you have momentum. You know what I mean? Or if you're, you know what I mean? You don't want to break that momentum either way. So it's tough. Tough making those calls. Yeah. But
But every tournament has them. Every tournament will have stuff like this happen. I mean, we had a stick break in this tournament. We've had some button issues in this tournament. I mean, this is a very legit thing. Alright, back to normal?
Just start the match right here.
So a fist bump. And here we go.
Little Seismo, let them know you're ready.
Let them know I'm good to go. Crush counter sweep. Sweep is so good, but super punishable.
Yeah,
Command
range.
grab.
It's safe at a certain range, isn't it? I think so.
Once
Maybe
again, it was actually at this point in the match. He whispered, "Oh, I think I'm dead," and I dropped the combo. that little mix-up he threw at me
not. That
unintentionally.
stun just dancing at the precipice
Dancing.
of what's going on. Like I said, at a certain point, stun doesn't matter anymore. Next hit's going to kill him.
Even at this little life in the corner, there's danger here.
Both players sitting on V-trigger.
Patient play from each of us here. Trying to just get that last hit in. For him, trying to get that hit in and confirming a super to really even things up in this match.
Really good job on Necalli.
At this point, I'm super relieved. I'm glad my buttons are back in the way they should be. And here we go again.
Ooh. Such a good air too with that jab. Good block.
Contesting each other's space. Great throw. Neutral jump.
I like the spacing in this. Keep it note. It's in.
It's the second throw he's landed. Jabbing it out just to try and see if I can counter one.
Doesn't block the like. A good meaty sweep for the counter.
And here comes a
Touchdown.
big punish from Adam.
Ooh,
But he drops
through
the
your-
combo.
Dead or stun, that would have been game.
Drop combos are they do
Big.
damage in themselves too to the player who does them. Who
Takes it around with
closes
the
it
strong
down.
sweep.
Laughing at each other here. At this point, this really becomes a game of challenging one another when I'm running. The wake up. Ooh, 2 command grabs in a row.
Trick. It's a really good, even full screen to throw that jab out. You can either do Shoryuken or command grab. It can really confuse.
Ooh,
A lot of counter hit sweeps coming in.
good sweep. The whip punch down. That sweep.
Ooh.
Great parry. Ooh, anti-air jab though.
Switch sides too, which can be really tricky.
Fishing with some buttons here.
Just trade and slugging it out. It's a good
And
reaction though. Yeah.
the invincibility on the Shoryuken allowed me to phase through the fireball.
Knowing that you're close enough to get that damage is crucial. But I'm sitting on full super meter here. Can do a lot. Even a low forward into Hadouken would have been half health.
It could have been like 30-40% damage.
Saved it though. He missed to get it off. Oh,
Ooh.
throws it out.
And does it hit? It does.
Yeah. Good damage.
Cheeky super. The V trigger combo.
Works though.
In the corner, command grab. Necalli has so much more advantage of all of his moves while he's in V trigger.
He's a character where you gotta really wait your turn. And
Right.
but that's when he gets you, is when you're waiting your turn and then he walks up and grabs you. You know,
Cross up finishes up this round.
solid matches. So we got 2-0 Necalli.
2-0 Necalli right now.
Yeah. Talking back and forth.
Great
Get the shots in while you can.
and right back into it.
Ooh. Would have been a nice punish.
And the pressure's on at this point for Adam, being down the 2 games.
Yeah.
Really got to make some hard leads.
One more round or one more match and it's
That's turning point.
one point.
Dive kick and command grab.
Nice grab. Good grab. Quick overhead and curly grab.
No confirm on that combo.
Doesn't finish the combo, but
Maybe the charge wasn't completed. Oh, could have punished with a little something harder there, but maybe wasn't expecting the size from that distance.
and sometimes you don't want to risk it, right? What if you throw something down and you miss it just by, you know what I mean?
Necalli knows we're doing a lot of damage off even small
Little
confirms.
mistakes.
The dash under.
Good counter off the jab, knowing that
Oh, and that's
double.
cleans up that round.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but double medium punch is only a combo.
Only
done in
combos
V-trigger.
in the V trigger state that Necalli has. Great dive, kick, good pressure with the stomp. All of them are safe
You can punish
to a
some
degree.
with light.
To a degree, yeah.
It's a character specific. I think Ryu's light jab can actually punish. I think it's medium.
Getting really tricky with the in-air jabs on the cross-ups over here. Good jump in.
punish
Whips
on
the
that side
sweep
one.
though. Look at these buttons. Back in the corner with command grab.
Gotta wait your turn. But gets out.
Confirm. And this is
And this is-
phenomenal
should be
damage.
jab. Oh no. Got a lot of
Throw, and the
that.
throw
ends it.
claims
Yeah.
the victory in this round.
Shane down there can't believe it. But you're Necalli now on full stack.
Lots of meter to use here.
One hit confirm could really
Really aggressive.
get sure you can
DP, great time to use that. Really check meter.
again.
Again. And that can do a lot of psychological damage if they get a little more poppy with that.
Well, I
kind of
mean,
stuff.
he's on Necalli's on match point or
Turn point.
tournament point, so you know he wants to be a little more antsy. Throwing in a couple Shoryukens to
Great tick throw.
end the
That
match.
cleans it. Lots
we're
of
up
throws. Good wake up options.
2 Necalli to 1 Ryu.
This is Adam's way of saying you better understand that I can adapt to this game and the way you play it.
Yeah.
Feeling the pressure a little bit more here. Went right back into it. Ooh, could have been a big punish there.
Maybe
Ooh.
predicting a jump in with that early heavy kick.
Pressure from Necalli. Wow.
The
Such
standstill,
patience.
Yeah. Again, with those size moves.
They trade. Such a good thing for Necalli. Ooh, the jab. DP.
And those sweeps really working out for Necalli. A lot of the times you see them run under Ryu's hard kick, fishing for those counters,
Standing hard kick.
crush counters.
Really challenging these ranges.
Health
Ooh,
is so
great
low.
tech to throw.
Only one more hit will do it.
This is the panic time for everybody.
Yeah.
The comeback could be real.
Okie.
Ooh, the standing jab anti-air. Ooh.
Yeah, one of the strongest things that Nutcalli can do is throw a jab and beat you. If you can react to the hit, you can combo into almost anything.
In the mediums, and if you have bar, you can combo the super, and that's a lot of damage.
But Adam's sitting on super with him. Could possibly win himself around if he uses it right.
There's a way to catch him in.
Decides to use it for any extra pressure, which is understandable.
Close to the corner again. Still not challenging those jump-ins as much as he could be.
Like the dive kick makes it harder.
Oh, the crush counter. Oh, drops the
Pulse
combo.
stun.
Tournament jitters.
Getting close.
Ooh, anti-air DP.
Really good reaction on that dash forward.
Ooh.
Goes for some cheeky unsafe stuff, and that's the
Close
round.
that, and that's the. I believe that's the tournament
Yeah,
right there.
tournament point. So we got Shane Gillis placing in winning the tournament, and Adam coming in a second. Yeah.
What a great tournament it was. I mean,
Yeah.
and what a great showing even for the first tournament that we had down here.
Oh yeah. You see a lot of other tournaments in other cities, like even bigger cities, don't get that much of a turnout. So it's really really encouraging to see a lot of people come out to tournaments like that, and hopefully we can get a lot more people coming.
I think that would be a great thing, and I think that there'll be a lot more hype
Yeah.
along with
Gets more people pumped up, watching the finals. Well, I guess that's it for us. I guess we'll say goodbye for now, and hope to see all you guys at the next tournament. I'm Dean Gillis, and this is
I'm Shane Gillis.
and thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, on the battlefield.
And that wraps up another episode of Sormio Esports. As always, if you'd like to contact us, please feel free to email us or tweet us at Sormio Gaming. Also, don't forget to join the Swarm by signing up for our beta at sormio.net and receiving 3 months free access to Sormio's new gaming platform. Thanks for watching.